Chapter 1: The Decision. Ada sat on her cozy sofa, nibbling on a chocolate bar while watching her favorite show. Suddenly, the phone rang. It was her friend, Maya, buzzing with excitement.
Hey Ada,
Did you hear? There's a marathon happening next month. Everyone is talking about it. Even Mr. Smith from the bakery is joining. Maya said. Ada's eyes widened. A marathon? She pictured herself trying to run out of breath with people around her shaking their heads in pity. No way, she thought, feeling a bit embarrassed, just imagining it. But as the day went on, Ada kept thinking about what people might say. She looked at her reflection in the mirror and made a bold decision. Tomorrow, I'm joining the gym. The next morning, Ada walked into the local gym wearing bright neon leggings, a mismatched t-shirt, and a shiny headband that said, Dance Queen. The gym was buzzing with people lifting weights and running on treadmills. Ada stood at the entrance, feeling a mix of excitement and nerves. Welcome, said Leo, the friendly gym trainer with a wide grin. Ready to get started? Ada took a deep breath. Yes, I am, she said, with determination sparking in her eyes. Little did she know, this was just the beginning of her great fitness adventure, filled with laughs, surprises, and a lot of funny moments. Chapter 2: The Training Trouble. Ada stood in front of the mirror in the gym, trying to remember how Leo, the trainer, had shown her to lift weights. Easy, she thought, grabbing 2 small dumbbells. But in a moment of enthusiasm, she reached for the heaviest weights nearby. Okay, here goes, she muttered, attempting to lift them. The weights barely budged, and Ada wobbled backward, nearly toppling over. She heard a few chuckles from the corner and turned to see Leo giving her a thumbs up with a knowing smile. Start with the light ones, champ, Leo called out. Blushing, Ada switched to the smallest weights and began her training. Next, she hopped on the treadmill, ready to show her best jogging skills. She pressed the buttons, and the treadmill suddenly went from a slow pace to full speed. Ada's legs turned into a blur as she desperately tried to keep up. Whoa, stop, help! She shouted, her arms flailing. Leo rushed over and hit the emergency stop, and Ada stumbled off, landing in a dramatic heap. She looked up to see gym-goers trying and failing to hide their laughter. Even she couldn't help but laugh at herself. Determined not to give up, Ada decided to join the yoga class. It looked peaceful, and surely she thought nothing could go wrong here. But as she stretched into the downward dog position, Ada somehow managed to twist herself the wrong way, making it look more like upside-down puppy. The instructor raised an eyebrow, trying not to giggle as Ada's legs wobbled like a spaghetti monster. At the end of the class, as everyone rested on their mats, Ada sighed with relief. She was tired, sweaty, and felt more like a comedy act than a fitness star. But despite all the hiccups, she felt a little proud. She had made it through her first day at the gym, and that was something. Leo approached her with a smile. Good job today, Ada. Everyone has a funny start. See you tomorrow? Ada sat up, a playful grin on her face. Oh, you bet. This was just the warm-up. Chapter 3: The Big Event. The day of the town marathon had arrived. Ada stood nervously at the starting line, surrounded by excited runners stretching and chatting. Her neon leggings sparkled in the morning sun, and her Dance Queen headband was back for good luck. She took a deep breath. The memory of her clumsy gym adventures made her smile nervously. A loud whistle blew, and the race began. People surged forward, and Ada jogged with them, determined to keep pace. At first, everything seemed fine, but after a while, she felt her legs growing heavy. Why did I think this was a good idea? She mumbled, panting. Suddenly, Ada noticed an older lady in bright pink sneakers zooming past her with a speed walk that defied logic. The lady turned and winked at Ada. Keep going, dear. You've got this, she called cheerfully. Ada couldn't help but laugh and felt her energy boost. She matched her pace with the old lady, and they shared a few jokes as they walked together. As Ada continued, she saw other runners struggling. She passed a man sitting on the sidewalk, breathing heavily. Ada paused, handed him her spare water bottle, and cheered him on. "We're all in this together, right?" The man smiled, nodded, and stood up to join her. Before she knew it, the finish line was in sight. The sound of cheers and clapping filled the air, and Ada's heart raced. She wasn't the first to finish, but she wasn't the last either. As she crossed the line, her friends, including Maya, waved and shouted, "Go, Ada!" Ada stood there, breathing hard but smiling wider than ever. It wasn't just about running or losing weight anymore. It was about the joy of trying, the laughs along the way, and the new friends she made. She felt proud, not because she completed the marathon, but because she did it for herself. Leo appeared in the crowd, clapping and grinning. "You did it, Dance Queen," he said, handing her a medal with finisher printed on it. Ada laughed, holding the medal up proudly. "Next time, I'm joining the dance competition," she joked. Her friends gathered around, and the post-race celebration began with smiles, snacks, and stories of the race. Ada knew this was just the start of her journey, not to impress others, but to enjoy life and all its little ups.